Hey, what's up, everybody? You're in the reaction room with Rese. Welcome in. Today's recap is season 2, episode 2. But before we get into it, I need a favor. Check out my playlist, and if you like my recaps, subscribe to my channel. Now let's see what's happening beyond the gates. We start off at Nicole's office. She tells Danny that she talked to Ted and wound up in his arms. And then Danny lets her know that she went to Bill when she found out about Anita's diagnosis. Ted tells Andre that Nicole came to him because she was worried about Kat. And Andre tells him that he hates that Danny turns to Bill when she's in a crisis. Kat thanks Tomas for driving her home yesterday. And Tomas lets her know that Bill told him about the BRCA gene. And then Kat tells him that she is not getting tested. Chelsea asks Madison to explain Anita's situation without trying to protect her feelings. Madison explains the diagnosis to her. She tells her there's a chance that she won't have the gene. But even if she does, early detection is everything. Over at Orphe Jeans, Naomi tells Jacob that her grand is about to be treated with medicine that's going to make her sicker than she's ever been. Jacob reassures her that Anita is going to have the strongest support system on the planet. At the hospital, Shanice is daydreaming about her and Ted's kiss when Leslie once again tells Shanice to stay away from Ted. But Shanice lets her know that Ted came by to see her earlier. Ted tells Andre that Danny finally broke free from Bill's toxic behavior when she chose him. And Andre says, yeah, for now. Nicole tells Danny that it's only natural that they turn to the father of their children at a time like this. And they both agree that they are not going back to their exes. Danny says she loves Andre and she has never been happier. Kat tells Tomas that she doesn't want to know if she's a carrier, even if Nicole tests positive. Tomas wants to know why she didn't tell him about the gene. He says, I love you and I want to be your person. Andre tells Ted that Vernon asked him to keep Danny from leaning on Bill during Anita's health crisis. Ted tells Andre that Bill needs to stay in his lane. Andre says, and if he doesn't, Ted says, put him in his place. Naomi tells Jacob that she wants to take off work and be with Anita 24/7. But Anita probably won't let her. And then they see Leslie and Malone together. Danny asks Nicole if Ted was able to change Kat's mind, and she says she hasn't heard anything. And then Danny says she honestly doesn't know what she'll do if she tests positive for that gene. Madison tells Chelsea that she lost her aunt to breast cancer. She says her mother convinced her aunt to listen to her instead of the doctor. And then Chelsea says, so that's why there's tension between you and your mom. Leslie and Malone are doing some hot and heavy flirting with each other. Naomi says they look like they're a few steps away from soft core. Danny tells Nicole that she's going to stay positive and think about the chances that neither of them carries the gene. Nicole says she deals only in facts. And then Danny says, I'm doing this for Daddy. Kat tells Tomas that she needed time to figure it out before she could tell him. And she needs him a long time now. Tomas says, okay, feel better. And when you're ready, you know how to find me. Nicole and Danny are about to get their blood drawn by Shanice. And Nicole is really nervous. She says, once we do this, there's no going back to not knowing. And Danny tells her, we've already crossed that bridge. Naomi, Chelsea, and Kat are all together. Chelsea tells Kat she can't put her head in the sand. She says She wants all of them to grow old together. And then she gets a text from Danny saying that her and Nicole just had their blood drawn. Leslie and Malone decide to go back to her hotel room. She tells him, "Maybe I'm just using you." Malone says, "Use me." And she says, "Challenge accepted." Ted tells Shanice that she's the most beautiful thing on the whole floor. And then she tells him that he should check on Nicole. And then he asks her to have dinner with him. Leslie asks Malone why is he staying with his wife. He says he's doing it for financial reasons. Ted tells Nicole that he will always be there for her. He says he hopes that this can be a new phase in their relationship. And look at Nicole. What is she thinking? Andre takes really good care of Danny after she comes home from the hospital. He makes sure she gets her rest, and he says, "I got you, always." And that's how the show ended. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to check out my playlist, subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.